Let's look at problem S1.37. In this problem, what we're going to do is we're going to make a decision between four different strategies for vehicle maintenance. Strategy number one is the do nothing strategy. And in this strategy, all you're going to have are two states of nature. You're either going to have defects or you're not going to have defects. And under defects, there is a probability of having a defect of 0.08. There is a cost of $1,600. Under the state of nature of no defects, there is a probability of 0.92 and no cost. Strategy 2, we're going to take oil samples, and each oil sample costs $40. You're going to have two states of nature again. One's going to be defects, the other's going to be no defect. And under defects, there's still the probability, because you're not doing any preventative maintenance, there's still a probability of 0.08. But during the oil samples, the results could vary. If a defect is present, the defect could be detected. The manufacturer of the sampling equipment has told you that there is a probability of 0.7 that the test would actually pick up on a defect if the defect was present. Your cost, if a defect is present, is $500. The test could also give you a false negative. If a defect is present, the test could tell you that there is no defect, and the probability of that result is 0.3 with a cost of $1,600. Now, there's no defect in the engine. The probability, again, of no defect is 0.92. You run the sample. The sample returns a false positive. The manufacturer has told you that there is a probability of 0.2 that the test will return a false positive. You have to do some type of evaluation. This evaluation costs you $250. The test results come back no defect when no defect is actually present. The manufacturer of the sampling equipment has told you there is a probability of 0.8 that the test results would come back correct. There is no cost. Strategy 3, we're going to do regular oil changes. The cost of a regular oil change is $34.80. There will be two states of nature, defects and no defects. Since we are doing regular maintenance, the probability of a defect being present is reduced to 0.04. If the defect is present, it's going to cost $1,600 to do the repairs. No defect. Our probability of no defect goes up to 0.96. And of course, no defect, no cost. Strategy 4. We're going to do oil changes and sampling. The cost of each oil change and sample is $54.80. You can have two states of nature again, defects, no defects. We're doing preventative maintenance, so we have a probability of 0.04 for a defect to be present. But this time we've run the sample. A defect is present. The test returns that a defect has been detected. The manufacturer has told you, again, that the test results will be accurate up to 70% or 0.7 if a defect is present. The cost at this point is $500. The false negative. A defect is actually present. The test results are a false negative. there is a probability again that this result will come through of 0.3, and your cost is going to be $1,600. No defect is present. The probability of no defect being present is 0.96. The test results could come back as a false positive. Again, there's a 20% chance that this would come back with a false positive or a probability of 0.2. The cost to investigate is $250. Or there could actually be no defect. And again, the test results are 80% accurate, or they have a probability of coming back correct of 0.8 and no cost.